Mike, football is back. The NFL
It's back, baby.
ended all their problem, they had all this time out, 5 months. I guess they had a plan in place for when this thing finally gets ratified and we get a new contract, because this is happening rapid fire here. Give me a little bit of an overview of when we're going to see the Eagles up in Lehigh, when are they going to have guys signed, what's going on?
Well, first of all, I think that the owners won this. The total share of the players' share of the revenue went from 52% to 47%, I think it is, which is fine. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's fine. Yeah, and the active rosters are going to decrease in size to, I think, 46 players with some qualifications in there. In a lot of cases, it looks like the number 3 quarterback on the team is going to be on the practice squad, so which is obviously fewer jobs. So in that sense, I think the owners won. But who cares? I mean, that doesn't have much to do with anything as far as we're concerned. I think that a lot of what we heard before the last month or so was just saber rattling. So while I still will be very critical of the owners, I think anybody who's an NFL owner who has any integrity would be ashamed to have the words come out of your mouth. I don't like the business model when it's one of the best business models in human history and guarantees that you're a billionaire. But I think a lot of that was just playing around. And in the last month, when we really got to the point where we've got to do something or we're going to really mess with training camps and the season, they got it done.
The winners and losers, I could care less. These guys make a lot more money than I do. The real winner in this is me, because football is getting back in place. And by this weekend, there's going to be free agencies going on. I love that whole, it's like another season. It's all the play of who's coming, the speculation ahead of time, how it works. You calculate, did you like the moves they made kind of thing. On a local front, we have a guy from Conestoga Valley, Tyler Byler, wrote a story about him this week. Seems like a real good guy, who is an unrestricted free agent, didn't get drafted, thought he might in the late rounds. He should get picked up here in the middle of the week. We'll see where he goes. That's fun to see as well. We've had some guys that have had success with that. Daryl Daniels has been on practice squads. So I'm just curious to see how it works, but it's so rapid fire now, Mike.
Oh, it is going to be. And we predicted this a couple weeks ago, that we were going to have this period of frenzy. And I think it probably has already started, because they can start negotiating with their own free agents today. That has already started. Players are already in the facilities now. The Eagles are going to be open in training camp August 11th, or August... I think that's August 11th.
Next Wednesday.
And then it'll be staggered over 3 days depending on what day your first exhibition game is scheduled.
Because there's money involved there.
Well, those. But the only exhibition game we're going to lose is that Hall of Fame game, which is probably nice for, I think it was the Bears and the Bengals were going to play in that game, because they actually were going to play 5 exhibition games, which is just insanity, especially with this schedule. So anyway, football's back, and it's going to be crazy for the next couple of weeks.
I like it.